Hello, and welcome along to the next episode of Freedom Chasers.
Hello.
Today's episode is the High Seas. What was last episode? As in, what happened, not what was the title. It's not too important.
Checking up on the kids. That was one of the things we did.
We said goodbye to the kids.
Yeah, say goodbye.
You began in Senmar?
The tavern.
Yeah, the tavern.
In the tavern. You guys went and checked on the kids. Were they alright?
Mostly, yeah, sure.
Yeah, pretty much.
The kids are alright.
They could be.
Kids are alright.
And then?
We abandoned them.
Sure.
Whoa!
We left.
Whoa! We did not abandon.
We
caused
ding-dong dished
trauma
them.
and performed abuse.
Yes. Yes to that.
We went home.
Yes. Ish.
Kind of.
And then?
Yeah.
We went to medieval times.
Mm-hmm.
We were...
You did. Zadicus took you for lunch at the guard post where they were having a tournament.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting the impression that there is an American restaurant called Medieval Times which does stuff like that.
There isn't
Well, our
a shared
characters-
universe.
Yeah, that's true. Our characters are in the largest Renaissance fair in the world. You know what I mean?
That's true.
The world being the fair.
Yeah.
I see. Right, okay. My brain broke there. Anyway, and then?
Yes. And then we were like, let's blow this joint. And so we
So
went
we
to
blew it.
go interview some first mates.
Yeah, well, not first mates, just dwarfs.
You are the first mate, Josh.
Okay, well, the second and third mates.
Yeah.
And we went in. Well, we didn't do anything.
Basically.
No,
Well,
you
I'm not
guys
very
you
happy.
guys did exactly the opposite of going there. You didn't go there. You guys headed back to do other things. While Weary and Zadicus, I think, just the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went and interviewed 5 dwarves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th?
No, just 4. Just 4.
Oh yeah, 4
It
dwarves.
wasn't 5.
Oh, the 5th dwarf is the mother. Yeah, okay, cool. I knew I were 5
Yeah, the
dwarves.
mum.
I've got a note here that says 5 dwarves. Yes, mother,
Yeah.
son 1, son 2, son 3, son 4, and not in that order.
No.
Oh yeah, because we've got Mason.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
You collected upon your dwarfs, you collected upon your other people's. Discussions were had back at the townhouse.
Yep.
Yeah.
What were they about and who were they with and why? Was anybody there last session? Ah, we seem very vague on any details here.
We already had a conversation with Dinari.
Yeah,
the small
that did
one.
happen. That did
Dinari
happen.
burnt some letters, and Weary was like, "Yeah, you know what? Fuck the past."
Yeah.
Even though that's not his whole motif, he just in that moment he was like, "Yeah, that's very much this is what he feels that she needs right now."
Yep.
And so he will be what she needs because that's that's what friends are there for.
Yeah, just to lie to you and, tell you what they want to hear.
Support your delusions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just tell
Yeah, but
me it's
isn't
okay.
Isn't that what the fucking what's that mean? Eat hot chip and lie.
And then Anivari had a conversation with a horse. And then the horse flew. And then what happened? You guys were wandering into town.
I got mail.
You before that?
Mail.
We got ambushed.
You did. You got ambushed.
Oh yeah, and instead of letting us have a combat because we haven't had one in like 10 years, you flew
2
us over
sessions.
their heads.
You had an entire session of combat 2 sessions ago.
Who remembers that? No one.
The Werats do.
No. They don't remember anything they're dead.
They don't remember they're dead.
Exactly, I told you remembered the combat. Cool. And now, after... Yeah, you got mail. Who did you get mail from?
I got mail from my
From Mummy!
evil mother.
No, she's sweet as. She was lovely. She was very kind.
Mummy dearest.
She let you know that she was watching you and that that home was never that far away and that she had her eyes on you to keep you safe, keep you sound.
And she gave me, what was it, a scroll or a way? No, she gave me like a ring or something of disguised self so I don't continue to bring shame to the family name.
Yeah, try not to humiliate yourself in public with the family name. You know, look like somebody else and do it. That's what Jin would do. And then with that, off you launch it. What? On the Rose Mary.
Nope.
No.
Mary Rose.
There we go. Rose, comma Mary.
I was being... yes, exactly. Cool. And that's where you are. You're on a boat. Isn't that nice? No? You're on a ship.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Was it an item? What was the item? Was it like, is it an item on D&T Beyond? That she gave you?
I think the closest thing will be a hat of disguise. That's probably the same.
Disguise.
Hat of disguise. Just a really big sombrero.
Did we see that William got mail?
Yeah, a guy came and delivered the scroll, like right in front of you.
Okay.
But
who else?
I read it on the boat in the quad.
Definitely, yeah, separate from us. But we know that you got something.
Who else joined the entourage?
Zadicus, of course.
Yeah.
Zaddy.
Not him. Some other guy.
Oh, Zombie.
Oh yeah.
The guy who's like,
guy.
I need to go. I need to go. The names are D or something like that. You can call or A. No, it's A.
Yeah.
It's A.
It's very specifically Mr. A because Josh sang the song.
Bumpkin made the Bumpkin made the joke Mystery A or something like that.
The Mystery A, yeah, maybe. I don't know, but Mr. A, yeah.
Sure.
Something clever.
What's his deal, Mr. A?
We don't really know. There was something, but I can't remember.
He's a Mr. A. Is the point.
No, he was quite specific about why he was...
I believe he said he was like running from somebody.
Yeah, he told you he was running from assassins. Magical assassins, specifically.
Well, he's on the wrong boat, though, because we're off to find assassins.
Well, he just wanted a ride to Adamant's with Zadicus, because he felt that was a good way of staying safe. Speaking of the great and mighty and marvelous Zadicus, he is feeling very pleased with himself because he's got a new outfit. Look at that.
Ooh.
I like the blue.
He looks very happy.
He's happy to be on a boat.
Yeah,
it's the maiden voyage.
Very happy. Finally, he's started to look like he pretends he should.
Yeah.
His other look was not it.
He quite likes his yellow suit, but you know, if you don't like it, that's okay. This one's got a walkie-talkie strapped to his hip. I'm sure that's what that is.
I think that's the top of a mace.
Not a spellbook.
Or a monitoring system or something, I don't know. So it looks like
that's
to me.
where he keeps the soul of the child he adopted.
It's a
Callum is with
shaver.
Katie.
Yeah, sure.
Who's Katie, Josh?
Katie's in there too. Katie is a firefly.
I think she is.
She's a trestle.
She is a trestle.
They're close enough. They both fly.
Sure. You're on a boat.
Am I wrong?
You're on a boat. You have set sail from Durban. This is...
We're going to Adamant's, right? No.
You are, yes.
Yes.
There you go. I will save the token as shipboat thing. So that you know it's a shipboat thing. Your journey will take approximately 4 days. As the boat is well underway. what's the happening? How do you all feel? Your boating. Tell me about how that looks. Tell me about that. How each of you is feeling on the high seas the first time.
I feel fine. I feel like I'm probably not like secluding myself. Is that a word? I'm not like keeping myself to myself, but I'm certainly not very sociable currently. I think maybe for like the first like couple of days, I think I'm probably like rereading the letter, looking for any, I don't know, mysterious, like if there's like invisible ink and there's a secret message there or something like that. I'm like a bit paranoid over this letter.
I think after a day, I would go in and knock on William's door.
Do I have my own room? That's how fancy.
Well, I don't know.
I will open the door.
No. I would assume that the captain's quarters, which are fairly large, haven't been kept to just we're in. Instead, have been divided, probably with curtains, I would imagine.
Like our hotel room.
For you guys to split up. Exactly, yeah, exactly that. Zadocus didn't need any quarters. He said he would be making good use of the mast as his home, which didn't make any sense when he said it, but you can work it out later. Yeah.
Here's where I'm gonna get annoying. How many decks do we have?
One, right? You're either above or below.
Nope.
Is that not how that works?
Not how that works.
Bear with me, Jack.
It's alright. I'm gonna ask more questions just so you're aware.
Okay, while James Googles, I will open the
I'm not
curtain.
Googling anything.
Yeah.
I'm taking you to the boat.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Hold on, William. I know I came in here to talk to you, but I feel like something is happening.
Oh, the water's
Oh,
moving.
it's like a cog.
Hey.
Yeah, it is like a cog.
And then just so that I can show off, there you go. So that's the upper and lower deck. So like you can go below deck and you can come back above it. There is a way to like
And
do
everything below is cargo.
Yeah. There is
And then
also.
build.
Oh. I meant to do that. My bad.
Just like that, it's gone.
Just like that, it's gone.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that button. And then there is also a sort of upper area. So obviously you've got this upper area, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
then also
yeah.
here you can come up the ladder and onto the top, which would be. Why can I not grab this?
Oh, I thought what you were showing us was the top.
No, I just want to. There is no send backwards. There's only send to back, which is really annoying. But I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send to back, and then we're gonna send to back.
So isn't that the top?
Yes, that's what I was saying. Right, we were looking into the hold. What I was saying is there is also. So I guess there's 3 decks. 1, 2, 3. And then there's below deck. And then there's also the what's the proper word for it? But sort of like underneath below decks is like a bilge hole, hole or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the place where the water slips in.
Yeah,
Nobody
the
actually
water
sleeps, and
gets
yeah, exactly where stuff happens.
You can't get to it.
You can go down there, but no one does. Yeah. So that's that, and then obviously you've got the main mast, and you've got the on the main mast you have the crow's nest.
Yeah, cool.
And right now in the crow's nest is Ulma. Anyway. Anivari walks up to the door. The two limousine and She knocks and then walks in, I assume, because it's also her room. Yeah.
I thought you said we were divided by curtains.
Yeah, but
I
like...
knock and walk in and walk back to the curtain. William?
I opened the curtain. Hello.
You alright? You've been quieter than usual.
You see, like, my eye line goes from one of your eyes to the other, like, back and forth. Kind of like I'm trying to figure out if I should tell you like, I'm trying to judge if I should tell you something, and then I kind of, after a couple of moments, give up, and then move the curtain to one side to gesture for you to come into my little area.
Okay. I'm gonna sit down.
As you sit down, I will just hand you the letter.
Okay. That is why you've been in here?
But, I'm sorry, you're saying that as if it's not obvious what's happening here. You get what's happening, right?
I mean, it doesn't seem that bad. I mean, it's not great, but...
No, you don't understand. You must not understand. She's spying on me. She knows what I've been doing. She knows where I've been going. I can't escape her. And now I know that she's watching me. I don't know why. I don't know what she wants. I don't know what she's up to. But she's up to something. She's doing something.
Is there any chance she's just worried about you?
What? No, she's not worried about me. She only cares about herself. What? Like, no. That's no. What? Read it again.
Okay, but I guess I just don't see it the way you see it.
It does contain a line that says, I've given you a ring that helps you disguise yourself so you don't humiliate yourself in the family name in public. But apart from that, it was quite kind.
It's a bit backhanded, but overall it doesn't read that bad to Anivari.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
You don't get it. You don't know her. It's fine. I'll take the letter from you. You can. I'm fine. You can go.
She must have really messed with you.
Oh, I mean, what's a lifetime of physical and emotional abuse to a kid? That's nothing. It's fine. I just need to figure some stuff out with how I'm going to deal with this. Yeah.
I will. Man, I'd considered something about this, but I've changed my mind at this. I will reach up and take off my necklace and hold it out. This is supposed to make it so that you can't be magically spied on. I think you'll find more use for this than I would.
But don't you need that?
The people who are looking for me are gonna be looking for all of us.
Are you sure?
I think it will give you more peace of mind than it gives me.
I don't think it will fully stop her, but it might put a wrench in her cog. Thank you. I don't know artificer terms. Do we not have cogs and wrenches in this world?
Sure, you just don't put one inside the other. But I knew what you meant. Wrench in her plans.
The phrase?
A wrench in her plans. Or a wrench in her schemes, or a wrench in the works.
Spanner in the works.
Yeah, spanner would normally go in the works, exactly.
Practically what I said.
Yeah, works, cogs. What's the difference?
Yeah, that's what you imagined.
Spanner, wrench.
Yeah, it's all the same thing.
Yeah, I'll take it, and I will immediately put on.
Well, I hope that gives you a little bit of security. You should come outside. It's nice.
Yeah, okay. I will follow you.
Yeah.
Above one of the decks.
When you come out, you will hear, "Oh, look at her as she flies mightily through the waves! Her prow so fine, parting the seas before us! We are majestic, are we not? She is majestic, is she not? What do you think, Captain?"
I might have been wrong. Go back.
Zadocus is decrying the wonders of the ship. He is standing like right at the front. Like he's got stop that. He's got one hand on each rail and he's sort of leaning over the front. Sort of almost, so I'll ping out the image of the Mary Rose. It's almost like he's leaning out directly over her head. And he's falling out to the sea. You'll see that there's sort of the wind is passing around him. There's a slight shimmer of a sort of magical shield in front of him. He just seems overly zealously excited. Weary and Dinari. As you stand together and Zadocus calls back to you, Weary, what are the two of you up to?
I know we've had something that makes it so we don't get seasick.
Yes.
Saying that.
Yes.
Are we aware of that?
You are aware that you don't feel seasick. Does that help?
Okay. I wouldn't feel seasick, but
yeah,
it'd be a bit of a surprise to me that Dinari doesn't feel seasick.
Yeah, Zadocus said that his magic would prevent it for everyone.
Okay, there you go.
And you know that Jackdaw gets severely seasick, and he's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Because James doesn't like James doesn't like sickness. It's horrible. Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. First thing we would say would be like, go up to Dinari, but it's funny. That little, sort of magic that Zadocus has put on us. The first week, you feel like you're gonna die, and you're worried that you're gonna die, and then the second week, you're worried that you're gonna live through it, and you just want to die. So we can be pretty thankful of him, I'd say.
Good to know what to expect when his magic wears off, I guess.
It's been plaguing my mind, mate. The letters. Is there anything we need to talk about?
They weren't for you. I mean, they were gonna go to you if something happened to me, but my parents still want to stay in contact. I just needed maybe more room to write some new letters.
Well, we have all the instruments and implements for you to do any writing. If you were to want to do that, so be my guest.
Oh, don't worry, I've also got instruments of my own. Though there is something else I wish to be doing right now, though I don't really know if I want to be doing it. I don't know if the ship is going to be okay with it, I guess.
Do you mean the ship? Or Mary?
Sorry, yes, I guess both are still almost one and the same in my mind.
Well, lay it out. What do you want to do?
I may have a little bit of a knack or even opportunity to maybe take some of those skills I've been using for potions and such and use them for something a little bit more nefarious, non-healing, poisonous.
Okay. To be honest, that doesn't sound like something that seems up your alley, actually.
I'm tinkering with it a bit. It's a little outside of my scope, but I have the means and potentially the resources. I guess if anything goes super wrong, I could just kind of throw it overboard if I needed to.
You are the master of your own desires and destinations, Dinari.
Well, at that point, I will vehemently express my desire is not to accidentally poison or tear a hole into this beautiful ship. I'll be careful, and I'll stop if I need to. How's that sound?
I trust you. How does that sound?
Sounds good. I'll take a shop a bit of a ways away, I guess. Just let everyone know what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, it would probably make the most sense to set up below decks, but or in the cabin. But if you want to set up outside, you can.
I was thinking
it's quite
there's
windy.
more like not. Yeah, I was thinking at least having the fresh air, like being almost kind of like in the cornery, like here-ish, almost. Still have that fresh air.
Yeah, that makes sense. It just would be quite windy, so just be aware that, like, herbs and stuff, if you're chopping herbs, you just be shredding them into the wind. That sort of thing.
If I were to be making some sort of poisony alchemy check thing, would that impose some sort of like disadvantage? Or
It depends what you're working with. If you're working with light floral petals, yes. If you're working with grinding iron dust, no.
Well, let's see. It was kind of. Oh, I wrote down some of the items I currently have that are known to be toxic. Mm-hmm. And then my plan was to take some of those and mix them with the acid or the poison, the basic poison that can get generated from the alchemy jug.
If you're mixing things with liquid, then there will be no disadvantage of any sort imposed, as liquid doesn't fly away in the wind, unless you tip it out the bottle.
There's just some, I don't exactly know what these are,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't sound to be like petals.
Okay, what are they?
Is it the Cosmian Glons and Fennel Silk?
Yeah, so I'm more than happy to bring it up, but there should be a description for these on D&D Beyond as well, which will give you the sort of details of, but I will pull that up. I think that's also on the website, for what it's worth. Alchemical ingredients, yes it is. So Cosmian glons, an uncommon four-leafed plant notorious for being somewhat difficult to find. This is mostly due to the plant growing about 5 feet underneath the ground, only peeking out during its final maturity. It has the uncanny look of stars in a night sky amongst its leaves. So these are the leaves of a plant. They're sort of long and slightly black with speckled silver. But obviously if you're putting them into liquid, that is no problem at all. And the other thing was, sorry?
Fennel silk.
Fennel silk. So fennel silk is often mistaken for a spider's web. It is a white web-like plant growing amongst frigid and dark environments. It uses sharp-hooked tendrils to help secure the edges of the plant to nearby rocks or plants. It has many applications, but adventurers adept in the use of fennel silk will note its use for protecting your extremities from harsh, low-temperature environments. But yes, both are known to be toxic. Fennel silk is used as a binding agent in a lot of different potions. And Cosmian glons is used as a refining agent, both of which could potentially strengthen your brews. So, yeah. Are you sort of just lobbing them in? The link I pinged on Roll20 will have all that information should you wish to read over it for words or anything.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Yeah, that is the website list of.
Okay. There are certain items that I got, or at least I was gifted during the haul that I didn't have a property listed for on that spreadsheet. Mm-hmm. But these things that I can research to eventually add into, or is it just
what sort of thing were they?
Sea hag and void root.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an alchemy check on the void root. That is something you might know about, you might not.
Let's see. That's a 6.
Yeah, the only thing you know about it is that when you first picked it up, it seemed light, almost to the point of floating off of your hand, void root. Yeah. It's a thick, dark grey root. And the other thing was, sorry, a sea hag's heart. You know that monster parts such as these that have been conserved by an alchemist probably have quite powerful effects, but you have absolutely no idea what sort of effects it might have.
Okay.
To those of you who are outside, you will note that Jackdaw very excitedly has gone up in the crow's nest.
Not surprised at all. I figured he would be there immediately.
Well,
Yeah,
first he was stood just here, looking out over the, or just there, I guess. Sort of white-knuckled ride, looking out, expecting to be seasick. When he realised he wasn't, he got quite excited and went up to the crow's nest. Yeah. And he's shouting everything that he sees, like a child, one might say. So, you know, bird! Another bird! White bird! Yellow beak! Oh, it's squawking bird! Yeah, he just sort of carries on, very excited at what he sees. Dinari, are you throwing anything specific into anything specific to see what happens?
I guess right now, I mean, there's either the acid or the basic poison that I could choose between for the alchemy jug.
Yep.
I assume the basic poison would be better if I'm trying to make a poison.
Yes, 100%. In general, if you if you put anything into acid that is not extremely resistant, it will just dissipate.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah. So, what are you putting in your poison?
Let me just flip back between that and how much I got. How much would I need to add of each?
So
the basic poison?
with any of those items, 0.1 is a single use.
0.1 is a single use. Okay, I'm gonna add. I'll try 3 of each. So 0.3 pounds of the, making 6 vials total. 3 of the glons, 3 of the silk.
So you're putting it all in together, or are you doing 3 of one and 3 of the other?
3 of one and 3 of the other.
Okay. When you first put your Cosmian glons into the poison, you'll notice it sort of thickens up a little bit. It appears like a more smooth liquid. It's a slightly darker green in color. It's definitely had a strong effect. Go ahead and give me an alchemy check. Just the one will do.
Okay. I'm going to pop my D8 actually into this as well.
Cool.
So this seems like it worked out pretty
Yeah,
good.
roll first, because obviously you get an nat 20, it won't make any difference, but...
Oh, sorry.
That's right, I got it. Well, we do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit.
13, that's a 16.
Okay, is
Without
that with
the
you?
D8.
Yeah, go ahead, add your D8.
D8. That was a 1.
Cool. With a 17, you have basically got strong poison. What this means is that it has double the die. So I think it's a 1d4 on the base poison. It would be a 2d4 if it's Cosmic Glonded, or if it's a 1d6, it would be a 2d6, etc., etc.
Okay. So I'll do times 2. Okay.
And the fennel silk, very simply, will make the poison last twice the duration or twice the number of applications.
Okay.
And, you'd be able to work out as well that you could do both at once. Meaning your poison would be both more potent and last longer. If you just put both ingredients into the same poison.
Okay. Let me put that down. Maybe then I'll try 1 vial of that as well, and probably pop my second D8 into that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll first.
See how it goes. That's 18.
So you would get 2 vials of strong, longer duration poison. Which we can make on D&D Beyond at some point. I will make a note to do so.
So the 6 attempts total have made 3, I guess 7 attempts to make 3. Then there's 3 poison, so 1 strong, 2 stronger. Doing the 3 rounds of the glance, the silk, and then...
No. You would have 3 poisons that last longer, 3 poisons that are stronger, and 1 poison that both lasts longer and is stronger. So you'd have 3 times double strength, 3 times double duration, 1 times double strength, and double duration. I put that in Roll20 chat to make it clear. Yeah, let me just look at the actual vial of poison and just to give a specific on it. Come on, D&D Beyond any time today would be fantastic. Anivari, what are you doing?
Probably taking care of Atreides.
Oh, yes. Also, it's kind of chill. He's kind of just relaxed. He doesn't seem too stressed, doesn't seem too bothered. Just sort of taking it as it comes. He's an intelligent horse. He's, you told him what was going to happen, and that happened. He doesn't seem particularly surprised by it. It's going well. What about you, William?
I am looking off into the sea, looking very moody.
Ah. I love that. A sort of a dynamic pose. Zadicus will look over at you and call over his shoulder. Are you enjoying yourself, William?
I flip him off.
Ah! Fantastic! That's what we like to see! I'm glad you've still got some spirit in you. Very good. What about you, Captain? How's it going?
Just fine, mate.
Great! Wonderful! That's what we like to hear. Yeah. He seems very pleased with everything that's happening. I think this is what we were looking for. Poison vial basic. Yeah, so you can use this poison vial to coat 1 slashing or piercing weapon or 3 bits of ammunition. Applying the potion takes an action. Retains 1 minute potency. So for 1 minute, your hits will do an additional 1d4 on the basic poison or 2d4 on the stronger poison, and it will last 1 minute if it's the regular strength and 2 minutes if it's the double strength.
Okay.
Alternatively, if you'd rather it, instead of lasting 2 minutes, you can apply to 6 pieces of ammunition. I don't see you poisoning random bows, but...
Unless Weary wants some special tipped arrows.
True. Bolts specifically, but yes. Yeah. So with that, as you... sorry, go on.
Just to double check, because it's saying that it usually would take an action, you're saying to apply?
Yes.
If I have a feat that says it takes a bonus action to apply,
Then it will do that.
supersedes it?
Yeah, it will override it, exactly. Yep.
Okay,
I
thank you.
forgot you had that. Cool. Okay. As the ship rolls on, it's a very peaceful afternoon. Very peaceful early morning and then late morning and then afternoon. And is anyone doing anything else specific during the afternoon? How are you getting on with your crew, Weary?
Yeah, well, before I did want to talk to some of my crew, but before I do that, I'm gonna, as William sort of looks moody and pissed, and he always looks a bit pissed,
moody.
and he always looks moody, but like, you know, obviously there was that letter, and you know, just Weary being the kind of guy that he is, he doesn't normally approach William.
But this time there's a solution, right?
This time.
I have a cap of water breathing, and I can fly, so it wouldn't bother me in the slightest.
Technically, I think that the potion of water breathing, still, it's a one use.
No, I definitely
Anyway.
got
We
cap.
got them in a tree long ago.
Yeah.
Well, either way, one or the other had be fine.
I do walk up to him and I say, William, I don't normally approach you like this, as you always seem very sure of yourself. I admire that about you. You always seem like you know what you want, you know what you're thinking, and you sort of don't need to mull things over or talk things over. I could be wrong, but that's just the impression I got. But this time, I thought I might approach. Not that I doubt in your capabilities of looking after yourself, but this time I thought I might approach. Just offer to be someone to confide in.
I will hand you the love.
What do I gather from the letter, James?
So, you know, it says the same stuff. It says, my darling William. You know, my sweet darling William. You know, I note that you were in Durban twice, but did not deign to visit your poor mother. It has been far too long since we have seen each other, but don't think there is anywhere, including Adamance or Senmar, that you could go that would be too far. And, you know, I'm always watching and keeping her safe. Do make sure you don't embarrass yourself and ruin the family name. If you must humiliate yourself in public, I provided a ring so that you may disguise yourself appropriately.
Yeah.
Always got my eyes on you. With all my love. Your beloved mother. Something like that. The words are probably different each time round, and they probably will be. But yeah, it's definitely a little sickly sweet. There's definitely a mention of him humiliating himself, but yeah, it's up to you how you read it.
Yeah. Well, just to give my 2 coppers about the letter. It's interesting that she tries to use what I would feel to be a pretty mediocre guilt trip in the you didn't come visit me because it's just as easy for her to visit you sort of type situation. You know, why doesn't she make the effort as the parent? But
She's not guilt tripping me.
she's not guilt tripping you. What is
No.
she suggesting by that then? I would like to
She's
understand,
telling me.
William.
She's telling me that she has eyes on me. She's telling me that I can't escape her.
Is that because she has power or she can buy power?
I've never known her to have magical power. She certainly had a disdain for my magic.
I would say you would have known her to employ wizards or other mages when she needed something done that required magical ability. Whether that was, teleportation to go on holiday, whether it was scrying, etc. You know that she would employ a wizard and certainly never demonstrated, as you said, any magical ability herself.
Yeah, but she could always buy power.
I find it interesting in a way where I also find the kinds of people like this repulsive in when somebody doesn't like an action but is happy for other people to do that action for them.
Well, I think my case is a little more. I don't think she has a disdain for magic. She has a disdain for me. Magic is just an extension of her.
That personal. I mean, it makes sense. It's your parent.
She hates me. And she has shown me in many different ways how she hates me. But magic is just one way.
Just wanted to make sure you understood that that was a joke. Just me saying, But anyway, how do you feel about it all?
I look down at the necklace that Anivari gave me, and kind of clasp it in my hand. You don't. It's a monster. I won't go into too much detail about it, but William will tell you that growing up, that she physically abused him in places on his body that no one else would see. And he will tell you a story of when he was a very small child. She took him to what William assumes was a wizard to try and get his magic removed from him because she saw it as a curse. And the wizard was like, "This is just he's a sorcerer or whatever." To which she had a bit of a what's the word? Tantrum is too childish for. She had a bit of a
sociopathic,
Visceral.
psychotic
A
episode.
fit of rage.
Yeah, she went into a bit of a fit of rage about that. And he will tell you that she spent every day telling him that he was useless and a curse, that she never wanted him, that he all of these horrible things, and that he was ostracized. Like, this caused him to be ostracized from the other nobles. He didn't have friends. And as he's kind of going through all of this, he's kind of doing it in a way to kind of over-explain to you why this letter is not what it seems. Because after he showed it to Anivari and now shown it to you, because obviously he knows that you guys don't know the backstory for why it's so impactful for him. He's kind of over-explaining why this is such a bad thing. And as he does, he's like, you see tears welling in his eyes, and he says, for the last year at home, she secluded me in my room, and I thought I was gonna die there, and so I ran away, and then I found you, and now I can't escape her.
What I don't know, mate. I was trying to think of every possible way that I could help. Any possible way that I could help. I'm sorry.
He just kind of shrugs as he wipes some tears from his face. I don't know what to say.
Well, if anything happens, I'll be there. And I slowly walk away.
You've got to the sort of early afternoon. I think lunch was probably handled by the dwarf that does the handling of the lunching. The one that looks like he's going to murder everybody. That's him, Fernick. And yeah, it seems to be going quite smoothly. Your crew seem to be operating quite well. Tiger seems particularly competent. Beldira's been on the wheel the whole time, unless you've taken over at any point. Yeah, it's working quite slickly.
We'll go up to Beldira and sort of to offer to take over for a little bit
She nods.
at the helm, and then asking yes or no questions, so she can nod or shake her head. You know, does she feel good? The wind's favourable.
She shrugs.
Are you content?
She looks at you like... doesn't say anymore. You can give me an insight check if you like.
Yeah. Is a 22.
Yeah. It was a sort of cross between is anyone really content and I'm cursed and can't speak. How on earth am I going to be content? And hey, this boat's quite nice. Yeah, it was a mix of the three things.
Your son's told me about your situation. Look, we got a busy schedule, but I would like to do something about it.
She shakes her head quite vigorously.
Well, this is the point where it comes to a not, and I say this in character. This is where it comes to the point where this is not a yes or no question, but why?
She puts her hand on your shoulder, gestures to sort of everybody else on the boat. And she sort of holds her hands close to her chest.
Just protect everyone.
Yeah, or with your 22 insight, I'll say, or at least not endanger them.
Yeah, not endanger them. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. So it seems to be what she's implying, is that she doesn't want to put everyone in danger for her sake. But that's what her kids want, and it's the deal they made, so, you know, I'm sure you can hash that out with her. But you definitely know right now you're sailing in the wrong direction anyway, so...
Yeah.
It's at least not a today decision.
Well, how about you mull it over?
She shrugs.
Alright, time to go fucking
Before
talk
you-
to Zaticus.
Before you leave,
Yeah?
she points at you and she points at Anivari.
What does that mean?
Just playing matchmaker.
She's asking a question. She's definitely asking a question.
Yeah.
She points to the captain's room and...
Oh, she thinks we're like a group, like a wing.
No, she does not think you're in there having a foursome. She clearly asks, is the cabin for 4 or for 2? You've got to remember, so her current interactions with you guys is you're standing with Dinari, William and Anivari went straight into the cabin together as soon as they got on the boat, and then emerged together, and then went and stood together.
It's been a day.
That is not true.
no, it's-
I just don't think I've left there since sleeping.
There has no, you didn't sleep in the cabin.
Is
You
this
guys
day
left
one?
first thing this. Yeah, you guys left first thing this morning.
Oh, okay.
You stayed in the cabin for a few hours. Anivari came and checked on you almost immediately. You emerged together, like Dinari and Weary were stood having a little chat together. Like, it looks very coupley. She's sort of
Some people
asking, is
can't
the room a
chat.
father?
Interesting.
She's
Interesting
just
that people
asking.
talking means relationship.
Well, because she
But
can't
anyway.
talk, it's very intimate to her. That's why.
Oh, of course.
She's
of course.
just, with your 22 insight, you know, she's just asking the nature of your relationship. She's not inferring, you know, you must be fucking. She's just
Get
curious.
this woman an Etch-a-Sketch or something.
Yeah, it's like you know how
She
people
can
don't
write.
have hands, and whenever anyone shakes hands, it's like, oh, everybody must be giving each other like fucking hand jobs or something like that.
Is that not what that means? I'm gonna stop giving people.
But anyway, I say, I go. 4, 1 here, 1 there, 1 here, 1 there, individually.
Oh, so it's a jerk suck.
She looks at you and she sort of gives you a slow.
We
She's
are
not
family,
convinced.
and I am the emotionally supportive father.
She pats you on the shoulders and nods. Offers to take the wheel again.
Alright, time to go to Zaticus.
Aha! Come on, Captain Viv. Up you come.
Oh my god.
Is that a lunch
Zaddy, what
delivery?
you
As
food? Lucky.
Weary receives lunch.
We are going to take a break any minute, so so you'll be fine. But yeah, you can go up to Zaticus first.
And an ale.
Ooh. And a to-go cup too. Very nice.
And it's a go cup.
Fucking small cup of ale.
Well, you know.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, like it's like historically, like you get like a gallon of ale, like a day or something like that. It's ridiculous how much ale they used to give you on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, I go up to Zaticus.
Yeah, he looks over to you. Captain! How fare thee?
How fair thee?
She goes like the wind, does she not? She's done an okay job of this crew. That's all quite exceptional, is it not?
She's a modest vessel. She can feel me wink as I say that.
He sort of looks over and, are you content, Captain? Are you pleased?
On the seas. On her. I'm at peace. You can interpret that however you want.
He knows. No, I was doing the two question from Beldir on camera when you said
I know.
on.
I saw you.
Okay.
I know, I saw you.
Yeah, he sort of smiles. He says, "That's great. That's wonderful. Love a dream come true scenario. It's good.
What are your dreams?
Hope, you know, a bit of world domination, maybe a beautiful wife at some point that doesn't try and kill me every now and again. Wouldn't mind riding on a dragon. That'd be pretty cool. Or maybe befriending a dragon.
Befriending a dragon, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I want to do everything, Weary. I want to do everything once, maybe twice, maybe some things many times. I want to have fun, be loved, be liked, be admired.
You're asking a bit too much now.
You know, just those things that every man desires at some point in their life, I'm sure.
Does that mean you'd eventually want to die?
Oh, now you're talking insanity. Why would I want to die? Well, I suppose I wouldn't mind dipping my toes in it like our friend William. I just don't want it to be a permanent state of affairs. Yeah, being resurrected would be pretty cool. Not by Seraphina, though. You got a little jaunt into the plane of death and back. And why not? As the birds start
every day, mate.
No. As the birds start squawking, he will firebolt one out the sky. Catch it with a levitate and reel it in with a mage hand. Give that to your dwarf for lunch. Yes, sire. Colder every day, he says. Well, not everything's good, but it's worth experiencing all the things you can, I think, this life that we are given. Or something. I don't know. Truth be told, I've achieved a lot of my dreams. Most of them.
Would you like me to tell you what death is like?
No, I don't think so. I think we'll leave it for a pleasant surprise. Or unpleasant, however it might be. How's your heart, Wary? Is it mended? Is it divided?
Slowly breaking down, mate.
The literal answer. Very well. Well, my heart would break, he says quite loudly so that everyone can hear. My heart would slowly break down too if I had to spend every day with that miserable William. Looks over to you, and then he looks all the way back to Dinari and says, "What about you, Miss Grimmeth? You enjoying your boat ride?"
Splendid.
Great! You're potioning over there. That's fantastic. Katie could teach you a few things, you know.
No, I love the idea that Dinari is there, like, at an alchemy table, but because the water's really choppy, she's like, oh.
No, it's a very calm sea. I did state that. But yes, you sail upon the glassy waters. He says, "You bring something good."
Something potent?
Ah, is it for me?
Yeah, this one right here. I'm holding up the most potent.
Yeah, he looks at you and he says, "Poison immunity, you know. 3 decades. No, not 3 decades. 3 centuries."
Resistance and immunity are 2 different things, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck!
He says, "I worked up a tolerance for a long time and then thought it was a total waste of time, and instead I bespelled myself, you know. It was one of my first permanent spells. I'm very pleased with it. But, if you need me to test its potency, I have a few friends we could use." He laughs. "What about you, Anivari? You enjoying your boat trip?"
It's very nice.
The determined
Go for
avenger riding to liberate those in need. Do you feel fulfilled with your sense of purpose, Anivari? Or do you fear the next flood and where you must place them?
No comment.
Not very forthcoming on this boat, are we? What's got you down, William?
I cast invisibility on myself.
He looks over and goes, "I can see you." "Oh, well, fine, so it be. I'll leave you to it. How are you doing up there, boy? You enjoying yourself?" Jackdaw calls down. 2 birds to the right! White! Orange beaks! Look at them go! They're big. He seems very pleased. And yeah, as you sail off into the late afternoon, we shall take a short break. Be right back. Hello and welcome back to the second half of Freedom Chasers, or last third or something, I don't know. Time is a circle. Regardless, it is afternoon. Is there anything in particular anybody would like to do before the day becomes night, the night becomes day, and all those things happen?
Yeah, how about some food?
Lunch was served by the dwarf. He came around and gave everybody a bowl of stew.
Vernick.
It was him.
Wait, have all the birds falling out from the sky? We could
Well, Zadicus did bring down a bird, and dinner will be sliced barbecued albatross.
Ooh.
There you go.
Not happy with that.
No, you don't like albatross? Oh, because
No.
Tim's an albatross, isn't he? I loves that. Well, yep, seabirds are seabirds.
It's bad luck to kill a
Could have been
seabird.
a seagull.
Has anybody seen Tim?
I know, yeah.
Squawk! Quack! Look around, and there he is, just circling. Just a circling.
Like a vulture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, dinner
Tells
happens.
Atticus, it's bad luck to kill a seabird.
Are we to be vegetarian for the entire journey? You said no magical food, now we can't have half the mundane food. Shall we just eat air and depression? What do you think, William?
I'm still invisible if it's an hour later.
That does not matter.
And I'm like, I'm moving further and further away from him.
That really doesn't matter unless you would like to wait 10 feet behind the back of the boat. It's got 120
is he
feet.
yelling?
He's-
110 feet?
Oh no! Well, he's just shouting very loudly at you. You can ignore him if you wish. My point is, he can see you. Well, he can't see you through all this wall, but I guess in general, cool.
We want to ask him something though.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit more esoteric. Going back to that conversation that we had, and I want to ask him: is there anything that he fears?
Zadicus.
Yeah.
I suppose I fear death. I always have. I used to fear being alone, but I've kind of got used to it now.
It's interesting how you and William sort of feels like you have that in common.
He was about to say something that will be even more in common with William in a second. He'll say,
We're both natural blondes.
I had a dream once that Seraphina poisoned me and I'd lost access to my magic. That terrified me. In
Know how
fact,
that
that's
feels.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's why I worked on the immunity to poison. What do you fear, Viv?
Fear itself.
No, I'm not that wise. I do fear dying. But what I mainly fear is dying alone.
Well,
I
that's...
think
Go on.
but I think in the end we'll have to face death alone.
Well, once you're on the other side, but in terms of doing the dying bit, I think there's little fear you'll be alone now, is there? I hate to
But what I
say it,
feel
old chap,
more-
but you'll probably go first. just the other three.
It's true. But what I fear more, and this is why it's so interesting, this is why you and William interest me so much, is not dying and living forever.
Well,
I couldn't imagine it.
doesn't feel like forever, you know. You sort of take it a few centuries at a time, sometimes a decade, sometimes a few years. It's just like, you just break it down into slices.
I don't know. I fear I get lost in eternity's grasp.
I did spend 25 years trying to perfect one of my favorite spells. And you've got forever. You get more easily distracted. You could spend 10 years fishing, Mary. You spend 100 years sampling the finest recipes from all over the world. Learn chess. That takes a few decades. Have a wife or 6, not at the same time.
Did you just say learning chess took it?
Yeah, he did.
That's funny.
Have a wife or 6, but not at the same time. They get awful.
I don't know if I wish to outlive my lover.
He looks at you quite sharply when you say that. Yes, that would be difficult.
I realise that I probably struck a nerve there. And I remain quiet, and I allow him to be.
That is the one thing about living longer than everyone else. Is you, live longer than everyone else. It's got its ups. And it has its downs. Still, time is a healer and all that. So he doesn't stay somber for more than a few moments, and you can see it's a practiced, like when he goes to the time as a healer, it's a practiced almost maneuver to bring himself out of that.
It's a good outlook you have.
It gets me by.
Oh well. Let's eat some of that seabird that you killed.
Might as well be unlucky together, eh?
Yeah, I don't actually eat it.
More for the rest of us.
Alright.
Yeah. You guys take your turns in the galley, enjoy a nice meal. The sun sets, which Jackdaw thinks is exquisite. He's very excited by that. He comes to you, Anivari, and he'll tell you about it. Just after the sun has set, he comes down from the crow's nest and he comes and finds you and he says, Did you see the sunset? Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah? I was up there.
Was it good?
He nods and smiles. Yeah, it was. It was really good.
Enjoying the boat? Ship?
More than I... Yeah, more than I thought I would. It's better when you don't throw up all the time.
Yeah.
Even the horse isn't sick.
I don't think it would bother him anyway, but it's definitely an improvement from what it could be.
But even though he can do that, not the horse, the wizard, you still don't like him.
I don't not like him. I don't know that I trust him. Well, no, I don't trust him. I don't think he's a bad person entirely. I don't think he's a good person entirely.
There are people who are like entirely good. That must be
hope-
so boring.
I have to believe it.
Like, are they never bad? Do they eat cake? Do they play tricks? Do they lie about their age? Nothing?
I don't know that eating cake would be bad. As much as it might not be healthy.
It's only
Sounds
bad if
boring
it
to me.
manages the bottom.
Do you trust anyone?
That's a big question. Do you?
I used to trust my mum. And she left.
I
Trusted
imagine
Ren.
she's looking
first.
for you.
No, she's not.
You seem very certain.
She made it clear she didn't care what happened to me. Said I should be used as bait for a mission. Said I had the right look, like I was just another kid in the class.
Sorry.
Why are you sorry? It wasn't you.
You shouldn't have had to deal with that.
Yeah, well. Shouldn't doesn't get anywhere, does it?
No, it doesn't.
I trusted Ren at first. I want to trust you guys. Did you learn to trust anyone?
I think I've started to.
He looks at you quite sharply and goes, "It's not the horse, is it?"
I trust him with my life.
Yeah, animals are more reliable. Except that bird of Weary's. He's mean.
I trust the man who taught me how to wield a sword.
That... You didn't learn that in a place like I learned it?
Nope. I learned it after I got away.
Who taught you?
His name is Caecilius.
Gives you a funny look. Why did he teach you?
Because I was lost. I needed a purpose.
And he just gave it to you? He just helped you just like that?
Yeah.
Why? Is it because you're pretty?
There are... I don't have to be. I'll change my face to like just a super ugly. I don't even know what it would look like.
So, if it wasn't that, why?
Because there are people out there who are actually good.
For no reason.
I'm sure they have their reasons. Having reasons isn't bad.
But he had no reason to teach you except he was good.
The reason, I assume, is that he wanted to help.
So is that why you helped us? Because you wanted to be good?
Partially.
I thought it would be like a rescuing yourself kind of thing.
There's some of that.
I think I want to be good. Not all the time, though. Like, most of the time. I still want to eat cake. Tell lies.
Maybe just don't lie to your friends.
Even if you look like that other girl and you ask me if you look pretty in that dress.
No matter what I look like.
Do you think when we get to Adamant's, do you think my mum will be there?
I don't know.
If she is, you'll have to kill her, you know. She won't surrender. She's not like that.
I want to put a stop to all of this, and
It's the right
I'm
thing
not
to
naive.
do. Osprey killed Emily's mum.
I know.
And now Emily lives with Osprey. Just saying.
People do a lot to try to make up for their past mistakes.
Oh, that's what she's doing? I don't think killing my mum will be a mistake. I think she's all bad.
There's no chance you're going to stay on the ship when we get there, is there?
Are you going to stay on the ship?
Of course not.
Why not? Why don't we all stay on the ship and he can do it all? He points to Zadicus.
That is a good question. You get him to do that, and
Okay. I will.
tell me how it goes.
He nods. If you do, kill my mum. Does it mean I get to stay with you?
You can stay with us regardless.
Did the others agree with that?
Well, it may mean sometimes staying in the cabin. I could possibly introduce you to Caecilius, and perhaps you could stay with him. At
The
times.
swordman? I don't... Do I have to learn?
No.
Maybe. Do you want me to stay on the boat when you go?
I would rather you not have to go anywhere near any of this ever again.
Okay. I'll stay on the boat.
Okay?
But I'm gonna make Xanacus do it all for us anyway.
Okay.
He smiles and nods. And I think I'm go to sleep.
Not in the crow's nest.
No, I made a cool room. You want to see it?
Sure.
And he'll take you to below decks, where some of the crew have set up. And he's gone to like all the way to the end, where the deck sort of tilts up to where the sort of boat comes to a point. And there's like a little crevice that is too small for the average adult to get into. And in there, he's slung up like a little blanket and a hammock and a pillow, and it's like a sort of little like nest that she's sort of no adult can get into. And he'll sort of show it to you and point it out to you. I'll sleep there.
That is very, very nice.
It's cozy, I think. He says. And then he's going to climb in and say, Anivari.
Good night.
Yeah. The night will fall unless anybody has anything they are doing during the evening or night. Dice will be diced, cards will be cardsed, gambling will happen. The crew draw lots, and the night crew will be Tiger, Garen, San, and Baldira for the first half, and the others for the second half. Weary.
Yeah.
Tiger will approach you in the galley. I'll say, thank you for taking me on, for trusting me.
You gave me no reason not to trust you, thus far.
Yeah, wasn't good enough for everyone else. A reminder, he said that nobody would take him on because he stabbed his captain. Just in case anyone's forgotten that.
No, I remember that he stabbed someone. I didn't remember it was the captain.
Yeah, so basically he made a mutiny happen because his captain told him he was going to be a sailor but wanted him to be a pirate.
Yeah. I remember that part.
Yeah. He's like, well, it's good to get an honest job. Captain, you said we could talk to you, like give you suggestions, whatever.
I'm all ears.
When we stop in the next port, you should pick up one or two members of crew that do just nights. There's a few people who are They see better in the dark. I know the dwarves see all right, but it's not quite the same.
It's a good suggestion.
It also means that you don't have crew members who haven't had enough sleep.
Very true.
I drew the short straw on the first watch. It's a 20-hour day. I'll be alright, but not great every day, you know? Thanks, Cap.
Of course. You're most welcome, mate.
And you'll note he goes back to the galley table and he starts to work on something. He's making a pattern of some sort out of rope. He's like braiding it and tying it. Looks like it could be a rug or a towel or something. Cool. You guys gonna hit the long rest button?
Before that,
Yes.
just to steal some more fucking, kind of spotlight. But,
This is your
most
spotlight
people-
moment. It is your boat.
Once most people have gone to bed and the night crew are up, I'd like to approach the bow. Approach the figurehead.
Yeah. Oh, one thing worth mentioning. Zadocus stood next to the mast and slowly levitated up, eventually grabbing hold of a rope and swinging himself seemingly into the mast and then vanished.
Of course.
Just a heads up, that happened about a little after sunset. He said nothing about it and went very quiet, which everybody was pleased about. Yeah.
And announced that it's time for my bedtime.
No, he just vanished. Yeah, you head up to the front of the boat.
Hope you're faring well.
I am. Are you?
Optimistic but cautious.
That's about right.
I hope the company I brought along is all right with you.
They know their jobs. The woman, Baldira, I like her.
I like her too. It'd be nice if we could help her, although it would putting you at risk.
Life would be boring with no risk. Would it not?
Can't argue with that.
You are an adventurer, Hale, are you not?
Don't like the term adventurer.
Now I hear they all get stabbed and die.
That's what I hear too.
It's his jackdaw that's been saying that repetitively throughout the campaign.
Yeah,
for anyone
I
who didn't get
know.
the reference.
I got the reference.
Zadocus talks to me, you know. I thought you should know.
I was going to ask about him.
He says a lot, but also doesn't really say much.
He's a man of many but few words.
I think he's compensating.
I do consider him a friend, though.
I know. He considers you a friend. He considers you his only friend. He tells me a lot. With his mind.
it's maybe going to cause problems, I think that you should keep it to yourself.
Just know this trip means a lot to him.
Yeah, I gathered that. Were you actually there
Yes.
when I, yeah.
I don't know how. But I heard the call and I came.
What would that mean for you? For us?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna dedicate my life to figuring out everything I can about you. Got a
Only
friend
if that's
here.
what you want.
Another friend
Yes, you
reach
do.
into my pocket.
Oh, you remembered
Someone
I
I'd like you to
exist.
meet. I did. I'm sorry for not talking to you more often.
Yes. In the deep nothingness that is no time and no space. And vague drifting. I didn't know it has been long, apart from your tone. Reba laughs at you. So, what's it to be? A tale of travels past?
Done what I thought was considered impossible.
Have you found a girlfriend?
I don't know if I'd put it like that.
Yes, it is unlikely.
But I have found someone who,
Oh, a boyfriend, perhaps. Is that wizard chap?
definitely not him.
You could do worse. You probably couldn't do much better. Given.
No, there's someone I'd like you to meet, but I don't know how it really would work.
It doesn't. You could ask a wizard, maybe, but... from your perspective, there is absolutely no way to get soul coin woman that you are attuned to ghost woman that sometimes manifests. Those two don't have a way of connecting. You can play pass the parcel, but both of you will believe you're talking about an imaginary friend.
Well, I shall leave one of you for now.
That'll be me, Reba says.
No, actually.
Glorious. You know why, Weary? Because we're stuck together. Aren't we? How pleasing
on me.
for the both of us. Mary
I'll
Rose will
regale
say
you of
good
our
night.
tales.
Sleep well.
Good night, my love.
You may now hit the
I
long
shall
rest
go to
button,
bed.
guys.
Yeah, I shall go to bed and regale tales of us, of our adventures to Reba.
Following morning is very peaceful. You've clearly made good progress through the night. I'm going to pop us on the map briefly, and we will estimato progresso. Yeah, about there. You've come some 26 miles. There's not much wind. It's very gentle progress. In the mornings, Atticus is not present at first. Jackdaw goes up to the crow's nest. Breakfast is served. They'll use fruit and the fresh meat. And then Atticus makes his appearance at a mid-morning and, sorry I was delayed, all a little mix-up. All upside downs. What's for breakfast, Captain Viv? Or did I miss it?
There's always spare.
There's always a backup seabird. I won't eat him, don't worry. Very good. Dearest dwarf, might I beseech upon thee for your finest of fast-breaking meals for the early morning? Fernick looks at him and goes, "You're what?" He says, "Breakfast, young man. I would love to beseech you for breakfast. You missed it, lad. Well, can I perhaps unmiss it? The captain here says there's always extra. He says, I am sure I could wheel you up some scraps in a bowl." Sadicus looks and smiles and says, "That will please Weary to no end." And as he says this, you hear "Land ho!" from Tiger up in the crow's nest. And then you hear another voice, No, that's not land, it's moving. It's moving. It's not we're moving, but it's moving. It's coming towards, I think it's an island. Jackdaw says, it's an island, it's coming towards us. Oh, it's got people on it. They're waving, I think they're waving swords.
Captain?
As you guys look around, you can just about make out a tiny bit of what looks like land approaching. See a little bit of rock, a little bit of green moss moving slowly, and you do indeed see a couple of people standing on it. Or are they people? Who's our perceptionist? Is that you, Captain?
I think it is.
You don't have a spyglass, do you, like a proper captain?
Don't believe so. Don't really need one. 23.
23? Yeah, you can make out a little bit. They do seem to be waving spears of some sort, and to your experienced eyes, that is moving way too fast. And it is definitely coming towards you. That land is moving towards you.
The land is coming
fast.
towards us. Alright. Alright, I think we need to stop.
Beldera says, Beldera sort of goes,
Yeah. Cut the sails, weigh anchor. We're going to deal with this.
Yeah.
Me a wanker.
Weigh anchor.
Catch the
Yes, I
sails,
call you a
wanker.
wanker. Yeah.
Yeah, you cut the sails, you drop the anchor, and still this land comes towards you. And then Jackdaw says, I don't think they're people. And you hear Zadicus say very quietly, I think we might be in a bit of trouble.
I think we might. You ready to pull your weight?
I think we might be in a lot of trouble.
I don't think we can outrun that thing.
We cannot. Weary. Deal with the small ones. A lot of you. This is the first time you have ever seen Zadicus look a little shaken. He says, I will do my best.
All right, crew down below. Party. First mates. Get ready.
Weary, get the boy.
Where the fuck is Jackdaw?
He comes running down from the crow's nest, and he says, "Boy, come here." And Zadocus will give him a small piece of rope. So you go to the mast and grab hold of the rope, and you'll find the door. Stay safe. And then you see it, the land, as it approaches. It turns slightly. And you see a huge, gaping maw open up at the front of it. Fins pull out to the front of the land. As the land tilts backwards slightly, you hear a roar upon the wind. It sounds ancient. And then some really garbled shouting afterwards. It sounds a bit like this. And you see some strange-looking creatures waving strange-looking sticks at you. And then, all of a sudden, it is upon you. A huge turtle. Or a dragon turtle. Upon it, some fish people. Isn't that exciting? We love fish people.
Oh.
Fucking hell. That's cool.
There's,
We gotta kill the
as
other
the dragon turtle comes in at full pace and smashes into the side of the boat does not move. But you do hear a sound from Zadocus. He says through gritted teeth, "Weary, I think we might be in trouble." And that's where we're going to end. Yeah, get your combat at the very beginning of next week, and we will come to the timeless tradition of MVPs. Yeah, why not? We'll come to Elora.
Yay, I get to take it. William opening up to Weary about his backstory.
Ah, I thought you were going to take "Did you call me a wanker?" But hey, the two moments he addressed Weary were both pretty good. Yeah, it was a tough line to walk, and I think you did a good job. I agree. Bumpkin.
I did not expect to see some Borat cameos today. So seeing two of them from Elora was pretty nice.
Borat cameos.
So funny.
Did I miss something?
There were a couple times where she was just like, "It's very nice."
Very nice.
Not once
Very nice.
did I realize that you were talking about me.
No, I hadn't referenced. I realised that either. Yeah, you said that about both the sunset and something else as well. Yeah. Oh, in response to Zadocus asking you how the boat trip is. Yeah. Josh?
I'm glad that the backstory stuff came across okay. Obviously, it's not a nice topic to go into detail about, so yeah, I tried to give it as much weight as I could, without...
Not all of us can have simple tragedies like, Assassin Guild backstories.
I think I have two. One is Weary breaking through Zaddy's facade, getting to know him a bit better.
Yeah, you hit a nerve almost quite accidentally, I think. But yeah, it was interesting.
And the other one was the really sweet, tender moment between Anivari and Jackdaw. And where Jackdaw wasn't his usual, silly self. He was just a kid. Yeah. Both of them are...
the emotions are riding high on the Mary Rose. Jack.
Oh well, I will give it Dinari being like taking like the seriousness of like looking at like I'm gonna be fucking around with poisons and shit, and it's like to bring that into roleplay rather than just be like, oh, how does the poisons work? You know what I mean? Like bringing that actually into like RP is cool. Like Bumpkin, you always find those ways to do that type of stuff. Like it's really phenomenal. But it was so much fun being weary today and just being like I just got to be in my element. I got to talk to everyone. To be like apart from I don't think I really talked with Anivari today, but like I got to talk with Dinari, I got to talk with William, I got to talk with Zadicus. I got to talk with part of my crew. I got to talk with the ship. I got to talk with Reba. Like it was like so I just want to give it to everyone to be like, thanks for letting
you be the spider at the center of the web. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, because I can't do this without you guys.
Poor Elora is just glad the spotlight is shining anywhere else right now. After 20 episodes of Mummy. Yeah. No, I think.
Yeah.
I think you did a great job of it, Jack.
Then,
I think it was really nice to have you at that point.
Yeah, but like but my favorite moment in all of that was the realization of like, fuck, like I've been wanting to. As soon as I got Reba, I'm like, you're a fucking okay. Well, like I want to show you my ship that I've got because we have that in common, and I can't do that. You know what I mean? Like
you can show what you see, but they can't talk to each other.
Yeah, and so like to have that moment of like, oh, they can't talk together. It's like, well, that's the new personal goal. You know what I mean? To figure out a way to make that happen, and like, yeah, it's cool. It's cool to to always have something that your character is personally striving for.
Yeah, I think there were a few good moments that I really enjoyed. I too both enjoyed I enjoyed the double backstory delve from William in that Anivari approached and gave us one perspective, and it was very enlightening. I think in campaign wise to see that William's probably seen this before, that he knows what he thinks is the true person his mother is, but others often have a very different perception that makes his view seem a little skewed. And then Weary found a way of getting a little deeper and finding out a bit more. And I thought that was a really nice double moment. I particularly enjoyed the 2-4 from discussion with Baldera. I really enjoy role-playing somebody that can't talk. Like, I really am having a lot of fun with that. I don't think I'll make a character of it. I think that would be obnoxious. But as a DM, playing a character that can't talk in a conversation is really, really interesting. But Elora playing the Jackdaw and Anivari conversation out was something. It's really difficult sometimes involving kids in any way, and this just panned out really the way I had hoped it would, and I really enjoyed it. So real credit to you on that. And a dragon turtle. And on that note, that is where we're going to end. If you guys would like to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
We shall see you soon.